So I've been thinking, why is this so powerful? It's so simple. It's so simple that it could go right over your head, but it's so freaking powerful. It is thinking everything is perfect as it is. Why is this so freaking powerful? First of all, thinking that and actually believing that, it instantly frees us from our suffering. We could look at any situation. It could be the worst situation. We could be struggling. All these so-called bad things are happening to us. You could be lacking things could be going wrong, but you just say, it's all perfect. What this is really full acceptance. And amazing things happen when we can fully accept our lives. There's no longer a need to struggle or fight against life or really try to change it. There's not a lot of resistance, so things become more effortless. And you're no longer trying to change or control things, which we know when we do that, life becomes distorted. Life does not flow. We make our own lives a lot harder when we do that. It could be the absolute worst situation ever. But when you think about it, and this is really the truth, when you think about it, it is only the worst situation ever because we are labeling it in our head as such. And I get it. You might be like, well, this happened to me, this happened to me. We all have had terrible, annoying, stressful things happen to us. But when we tell ourselves everything is perfect as it is, we flip the script. It's no longer the worst thing in the world. It's, what can I gain from this? What can I learn from? How can I improve and evolve and get better next time and get closer to self-actualization, right? And this is so subtle. It's such a little shift in our thinking. But we can start to make this a habit. This is something that I'm trying to work on myself. When I find myself suffering in any way, I tell myself, my life is perfect as it is. I have everything I need. I have all these strengths. I have all these things that I need to be grateful for. And for me, it's a constant reminder. I have to always remind myself, my life is perfect as it is. My life is perfect as it is. Everything is perfect. When you truly start to believe that, something weird happens. I can't really explain it, but that's when I think you can tap into, effortless manifestation. Getting things that you ask for, or setting an intention and then getting it instantly. Just magnetizing things and things just show up. Because you're no longer resisting your life or hating your life, trying to change your life, trying to push and will yourself to change your life. You're just content where you are now. You are whole now. And we really are all whole now. Then you become like a magnet. You're no longer pushing away what you want. I talked about in one of my previous videos how we only desire something because we are lacking it. If we had it, we wouldn't desire it, right? So when we tell ourselves that everything is perfect, we don't have any desires. And so that thing we desire, it's not pushed away from us. It comes to us in the most effortless and natural way possible. But we get so caught up in all this chaos going on outside, all this external BS. And then we go and we try to change things outside. And we always forget that the real change has to start in here. When we change in here, the outside will change. In here, our inner world is the root. It's like most medications today, they're just a band-aid. They're not fixing the real underlying problem. And we know that's silly, right? Then why do we do the same thing in our daily lives? And I'm telling you, you're not going to believe it at first, but this is a habit. This is a mental program that I'm trying to install, that we all should install. Everything is perfect as it is. That is abundance. That is the power that we all have to shift our perception. That's what we have control over. That is where our free will lies. But we constantly let it be hijacked by all these external things that we let compromise our internal realm. So let me know what you think. Do you think this is completely bogus? Do you think it's way too simple, that it's not even gonna work? But before you do that, just give it a try. That's all I got. See you.